Once again, this is Charlie and Scott with South Florida Insider. We're here with Strung Out. Just a quick introduction.
What up? I'm Chris.
I'm Rob. I play guitar.
I'm Jake.
I'm Jordan.
My name's Jason.
And starting it out, much anticipated, especially all over the web, Agents of the Underground. If you guys can just describe your endeavor and your new album, how it's going, how it was like to produce it.
Right now we don't really know how it's going now. It came out while we were on the road, and I guess, you know, kids are singing the songs and they know all the words, so I guess that's a good sign. But as far as how it's selling or anything like that, I don't think any of us really know.
Yeah. So far, it's just been good buzz. You know, people have been talking about it, so that's really cool. You know, a lot of positive stuff.
How was it recording it compared to like other albums of yours?
It's kind of straightforward this time. I don't think we did as much like pre-production, and like, it was just more straight up, just less produced maybe, but I think it was raw. And
More emotion, less production.
Yeah.
And I know you can think into it, and I'm sure everybody takes something different from it. Would you say the title of this album has anything to do like being against like pop punk or mainstream music?
I don't think it's against. I think it's just accepting your place, you know, and acknowledging it. Nothing against or for, just acknowledge it.
Which kind of sums us up, you know. It's sort of like that below the radar.
And you know, you guys together started 20 years ago, 17 years in the studio. I noticed a lot of difference to you guys from shows and on this tour, like how the scene's changed, or you know, the people that come out from the beginnings till today.
Y'all have kids now.
They're a lot older now and stuff. They're old like us, so you get some of them, maybe some less of the old crowd coming, but you want to win over some younger kids with each record as well. Which I don't know, it seems to be like there's a good influx. You know, each tour there's new people coming to see us that have never seen us before.
And I know already, even though, you know, we'll see how the sales go, but already a lot of talk about different songs, whether it's Black Crosses or Car Crash Radio or Andy Warhol. Any song really sticks out for each of you on the new ones that you're like really proud of?
I'd say Heart Attack is my favorite song on the new album.
I pretty much like them all. So.
Yeah, I like Vanity, I like, you know, Dead Spaces. There's a good variety.
Yes, it's not one particular song.
And I know one of my favorite old songs, Firecracker, I loved it because it was so politically charged and like the message behind it. Do you take like what's going on in society today and put any of that into this new album? Or?
I think this was a little bit more personal, this record. Definitely, you know, more introspective, I guess, as opposed to writing about the bullshit that's going on in other places.
I know a lot of bands don't like being pigeonholed by like, we're this type, we're that type, you know, we're more punk or more metal or whatever. Do you think the resilience and how long you've lasted is because you guys haven't been pigeonholed?
Yeah, precisely. I think so.
Yeah, I think it helps to kind of have a broad base to come from, because then you're not just going to get lumped in with one style, and then when that takes a dive, you're just thought of as that. You know, I think it's been good that we branched out and just really pushed ourselves. But yeah, it's kept it somewhat relevant, I guess.
I think we've never tried to sell cool either. We've never like worried about
Dress
trying to be
ourselves.
cool.
It comes naturally.
And I know a lot of you guys do side stuff like whether the Tat or the Moto. Does that help too, that, you know, it's not just one thing, that you guys all have your own lives too, so you kind of gel in that way too, so you don't like suffocate each other?
Yeah, you're answering your own question.
Well, I gotta admit that the album artwork's, I mean, always been phenomenal. Do you ever think about doing like a clothing line like Ed Hardy or something with some of like the Tat work? No?
No, I don't know.
I know coming from Fat Records all the time and with Fat and Night, did any of you guys see their reality show?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever do something like that? Well, like video on the road or anything?
Yeah. We're always filming stuff on the road. Nothing like, you know, obviously as produced as that, but we're actually working on a DVD that's been in the works for like 10 years. And our editor's out with us on this, so we'll get some more footage and hopefully that'll come together. So it'll be something for the fans down the line.
Do you still enjoy or still play like older stuff like In Harm's Way or like Matchbook and some of the older stuff and enjoy it just as much?
No.
Some people get tired of playing the same stuff.
You gotta do it for the people that want to hear it, you know.
Yeah, it's all about playing for the people that come, you know. It's
I could say that I'm playing for me, and I still enjoy playing all the songs.
Yeah. We love where we come from. I guess we're proud of all our albums.
And just for people that wouldn't get the chance, like, what do you? I know you guys tour like crazy and probably don't even get a chance a lot of times, many days off to get out and go see places. So what do you guys normally do when you're like touring, like not on the stage?
We eat. We eat. We sleep as much. We don't get much sleep.
Yeah,
so.
we're all.
When there's a chance to sleep. It's good to sleep in. And
Watch movies, read.
Yeah, just gotta hang out. It depends where we are. If we're in Europe, you know, there's some cool stuff around. We'll try to go out and see that. But
For instance, yesterday we went jet skiing,
Yeah.
which was a good time. We met a guy in Panama Beach, and he got us jet skis, and that was a good time.
Well, out here it's October and it's like 93 degrees. How would you compare Florida's heat to California?
sticky.
it's basically like hell here.
It's a lot
Sorry,
stickier.
it's so sticky. And,
Like it's been over 100 in California for like the last couple months. It's definitely hot.
but it's not as humid. It's
Yeah,
not,
there's-
it doesn't
the
have
humidity's-
humidity.
You can
Totally.
escape it a little easier in the shade. You know, here there's no escape.
Just tying things up, do you guys try to stay with the age, whether it's iTunes or YouTube or MySpace and Facebook and all that?
Rob just got his iTunes
Yes.
account going.
Just got my
He
iTunes.
just bought Striper. Which one?
Did you get it?
Command.
Yeah. I just got it like
To hell with the devil.
We're right on it.
Because I know that's one of the ways a lot of fans got to hear like Black Crosses before it came out. That really hyped everything up. So do you see that as a positive or another way for people to listen to music without buying it then?
It's positive. If they hear it, it's positive.
It's another outlet, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good way of people being able to get in touch with it.
It's both, you know, because it's just the way it is, and you have to stay up on it. So, like, I think the only way to look at it is positive.
And especially with you guys that we talked about in the past that a lot of bands are in it for themselves. You guys are obviously for the fans. Seen you after shows, signing autographs and everything. Does it mean just as much to you now as it did back then? Just, you know,
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. I mean, if you don't have fans coming to see your band, then we're not doing this.
Yeah. Kind of makes sense, you know.
I would do it if nobody showed up.
yeah. Just tying everything up, anything planned for the future? I know you're on your tour right now. The release of your album.
November we're
anything
going.
else?
Late November we're going to Costa Rica, and then after that Japan. So all November.
Yeah, it's gonna be a busy November.
Is that going to be a whole tour abroad or?
One show in Costa Rica, and then
5 shows in Japan,
Right to
right?
Japan.
5 shows in Japan.
Yeah, we'll be there for Thanksgiving. We'll have to have Japanese.
Yeah,
food.
We leave Thanksgiving
Japanese
Day, so we're
turkey.
gonna hopefully bring some stuff on the plane with us.
Like taters,
Tater, you eat taters at Thanksgiving?
gravy.
Isn't it amazing how you can go to a foreign country and they still know the lyrics and still sing your songs?
Very amazing.
Especially Japan, man. It's intense. It's definitely intense. It's good.
And just ending up, how can fans get in touch? I know you guys have a website or different ways.
Strung Out
Call
.com.
Jordan at 818.
It's up to you to figure out the rest. But yeah, we have like the MySpace.
Well, you can.
Facebook,
Anybody can
all that.
email any one of us at Rob at Strung Out, Chris at Strung Out,
Jake
Jake
at
at
Strung
Strung
Out.
Out, Jordan, anybody. And, get in touch.
Please do. We have a lot of time.